Our Eastern Dakota Conference football teams will see the field for their first time this Friday. The action headlined by a rivalry game on a brand new playing field. Valley News Live sports reporter Devin Fry brings us more on this highly anticipated matchup.
Two of our local football teams are bringing their rivalry onto new turf. The Fargo-Davies Eagles will host Fargo-Shanley to open up their regular season. While the first game of the year is usually against a non-conference foe, these two teams will be getting right back into the thick of it to start their 2021 campaigns.
I think everybody's excited, everybody's fired up, and they're just ready to go out there and win.
We've been preparing all summer for this moment, and with COVID last year and the limited capacity of people, we're just ready to go out there and show Shanley football to the state.
While these two teams may be no strangers to one another, they've never met on this field. This will be the first football game on Davies' brand new turf, which they broke ground on just months ago.
I think everybody's really excited. It's really nice turf. We got to play a scrimmage on it and it felt nice.
It's been kind of neat. We practiced on it very few times just to try to keep that special feeling still in. And I'm watching the soccer players on it right now, and that it's pretty cool to see it, as opposed to the patchy grass that, used to be there.
Whenever you get, they're definitely going to draw a nice crowd, and whenever you can be in those games, those are the ones you look forward to.
While both teams are looking forward to playing on this field for the first time, they're even more excited to be playing their rivals once again.
I don't remember much games of the past. I'm just not that kind of guy, but I remember the Shanley games, especially a couple of years ago. So yeah, I look forward to that, and I think the team does too.
It's going to be a battle. Neither team wants to lose to the other team. Rivalry game. It's a tough first game because you don't have any non-conference games to maybe roll some kids that you don't know if they're a one or a two. So you got to make some early decisions and roll with it, and hopefully make the right decisions and come out on the right side of the scoreboard.
We're just excited to play football. With last year there were so many ins and outs with COVID, so our kids just are excited for the opportunity. And ironically, it gets to be our arch rival. It's the 25th showdown down at Davies on their brand new field, so our kids are excited.
The atmosphere is electric, and coming off of COVID, it's everything you want. All the people screaming, student sections going crazy. It's a lot of adrenaline out there, and it's easy to lock in and make big plays.
With the Eagles and the Deacons, Devin Fry, Valley News Live Sports.
These two teams have traded wins over the past two seasons. Fargo-Davies won their most recent matchup, though, defeating the Deacons in their regular season finale last fall. They'll kick off Friday at 7 from Fargo-Davies. The Fargo-Moorhead Redhawks continuing a hot streak on their way to their 7th consecutive win right now, currently leading 7-1 in the 8th inning. The Hawks led 3-1 into the 8th when they exploded for another 4 runs, and they're still at it with more outs on the board. And in Boston, the Minnesota Twins fighting off a late comeback from the Red Sox. Boston tied it up in the bottom of the 9th on behind 5 runs in the top of the 10th rather. Boston battles with another 2 in the bottom of the extra frame, but that'll do it. 9-6 the final for the Twins. A good bounce back win. Rubber match is tomorrow again. That one starts at 6 o'clock in Boston.
You have me all excited for that game Friday night.
I sure hope so. It should be a really good one. We've finally got everybody rolling here. It's going to be a really fun weekend for football. Stay tuned. We're going to have tons of highlights from across the state.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, Beth.